Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Dominions 5. In this Let's Play series, we are playing Middle-Aged Phlegra. Let's continue from where we left off. So, my friends, it has been a little bit of time between the last episode and this one. I have been in vacations, and then, like every good vacations, I arrived home sick. So, that combined, it made me being absent from YouTube for a little while. So let's see if my throat is good and I can start resuming my videos of my Let's Play series. In this Middle-Aged Phlegra, I was getting acquainted again in how we were going, or at least how we were doing, and we were doing just great. We have two wars going on at the moment, one against Pintium and one against Man, and one against Man. Man, they are reduced to just one province, so they are not a threat anymore. And the war against Pintium, in the last episodes, it was exchange of provinces, but in the last episode, and now we have everything under control, and they are at a lot of pressure because they are at war also against Ashdod. So looking at the map, Pintium has their capital over here, a couple of provinces here, they have a castle under siege here, we are sieging their castle over here, they have another province over here, but they are under a lot of pressure. Ashdod has here a huge army, so I really don't think that Pintium can handle our attacks and Ashdod attacks. So what's our plans? Just another reminder, Ashdod, it's our main enemy. They have a lot of provinces over here. All of these landmass are theirs, and they managed to wipe out Vanheim. I think the former Vanheim castle, the former Vanheim capital was over here. So Phlegra that we are playing and Ashdod are the main nations in this scenario. So our goals: we are going to keep pressuring on the Pintium. We are not at least for now, we are not at war with Ashdod, so I want to try to get as most of Pintium provinces as I can before Ashdod. So I want, most especially, I want their capital, so I'm going to move this army to start sieging over here, so to see if we can get there first, then Ashdod. But I really think that we can, so we will try to get the siege undergoing in Pintium as soon as we can. Our other goals in the meantime, it's mopping up the remaining provinces in the provinces that are near our borders. We have here an independent one here, a lost Pintium province over here, an independent throne over here. So let's see if we can try to get all of these provinces over here. Also, we are trying to get the last remaining province from Man. We are going to move an army over here. And regarding movements and conquering provinces, that's about it. The rest of the movements that we have here in the map that I've decided, it's just reorganizing armies and setting up new armies so that we can, right after clearing Pintium, start pressuring Ashdod. At least if we don't get attacked in the meanwhile, but let's see if we can take the next 2 to 3 turns to concentrate a little bit bigger armies so that we have the upper hand against Ashdod and not the other way around. So let's see if we don't get attacked in the next couple of turns, and then we can attack ourselves Ashdod. I'm also forging a ring of water breathing so that I can send one of my tyrants that we are using tyrants as super combatants. They are starting to fight alone, like this army over here with these two guys, Amgrekos and Ipoloshos. They fight well together, so we are going to try to get this province over here. So I'm also forging a ring of water breathing so that we can get all of these water provinces. I don't think that we have a single water nation, so since we don't have any kind of opposition in the water, let's send a couple of tyrants into the water and to get these provinces also for us. Just a couple of, we are just resuming also a couple of site searching. We haven't been in terrible luck finding the magical sites, but for now that's not a big deal, so I'm glad I'm not depending a lot on that gems for my strategy. Let me just check the moves if I have forget anything to say about this turn. Big army over here sieging the last man's castle, couple of reorganizing troops, perhaps sending a reinforcement to siege the castle a little bit more quickly. I'm over here moving this army over here, and then next to capital of Pintium, moving my pretender to this province with a castle, so that he can start forging a couple of items, a couple of astral items. They are useful for my tyrants, for my thugs. I don't really think these guys are super combatants, but they are really nice thugs. They can by themselves clear small armies, so I think we can make a couple of good astral items so that they can be a little bit more effective in removing armies, because they are going to be very useful if we start a war against Ashdod. They have big armies, very strong armies, but let's see if we can create havoc in their mainland by attacking behind enemy lines, sending a couple of tyrants with a couple of magical items. We will try to, while the big armies engage themselves, we will send small raiding parties to try to raid enemy provinces that don't have any kind of fortification, so that they will need to move armies around here to take that provinces back, and while they do that, they will leave us alone in our mainlands. I think that's it. We were checking the movements here, nothing special. Moving another tyrant to see if we can get these provinces. It's this guy over here, Peritos. Over here, nothing special. Couple of researching, capturing slaves, the usual stuff. In my capital, I am recruiting a tyrant that is going to be ready next turn. Usual recruitment of the units. I'm starting to equip lightless lanterns. It will give a huge bonus to my researchers. It will give plus 12 research. So during when I have a couple of spare time for my Cyclops, they are forging lightless lanterns. For now, I'm forging Helmet of Heroes, lightless lanterns, and a Vine Shield. So next turn, another lightless lantern to improve our research. Research-wise, we are going to concentration level 6, and we'll get there in 2 to 3 turns. I hope I can make that 2 turns. So we have our research under control. So I think that's it. Movements, nothing special. We are going to attack this province over here. I think movement-wise, I think we have covered all the movements for this turn. Let me just check nation overview a little bit and see if I forget anything. In our capital, researching, forged element of heroes, lightless lantern, and a vine shield. Research moves. My scouts, I haven't had the need to move them a lot. I had two over here. I will move one here. I have another one over here, and I will recruit 2 next turn in this province, so that we can I can move this guy a little bit more inside, and I will move the next turn the new 2 scouts over here, so that we can be on a lookout after we declare war on Ashdod, so that we can see when they are, or if they are going to attack this province over here, because this province is a great defense value. It will block all the eastern attacks against our mainland, so we really need to maintain and to reinforce this province. And if we have a couple of scouts seeing the movements of Ashdod armies, it will allow us to have a little bit of more time to prepare ourselves. So we were checking national review, movements, hiding of the scouts, forged ring of water breathing, so that we can start to move into the water, capturing slaves for the tyrants that are not doing anything useful. Well, this guy can, and he will, with this with his level 3 death magic. After conjuration level 6, I have a couple of conjuration spells of death magic that I always like to use, so this guy is going to be useful for that. Movement, sneak, movements, and research, scout hiding, research, summoning allies, and I think we are sieging a castle at here, but we don't have at Copos, so we have started to use at Copos. The walls are severely damaged, so perhaps next turn we can storm that fortification. And I think that's it, my friends. Nothing more to check this turn. We are ready to finish up the turn. Let's finish up the turn. Only 5 commanders. It's our scouts. Let's check out what we have for this turn. Let's see. Well, Pintium, they are getting on my nerves with all these assassination attempts. Let's see how we fared. We haven't fared very well, so well, he's going to attack Sage. Let's see, Iron Skin, that's useful. Okay, what are we? Temper Flash. Yeah, so let me just check. Trophimus Sage is yeah. Well, he has this Temper Flash. It gives him some kind of resistance, but see, he has solid hit points. That's not that useful, but at least he has protection 20, so that's going to be useful. I hope he gets an offensive spell and kills the assassin. Flying shards, that's going to be useful. And okay, one assassin down, that's nice. And Pandokos, let's see Pandokos how he fares. And again, it's going to kill. Well, this guy cannot defend as well as the sages. Let's see. I don't see a good outcome for Pandokos. Let's see if he can surprise myself. Let's see. He missed. He was hit. Come on. Well, that's slow. Yeah. Not enough. We lost a commander. One reckless information. A battle at man. We were attacked by what? Well, just by an archmage, and I think it's the archmage. Yeah, it's the pretender god. Yeah, he alone is going to attack. Okay, that's clearly desperation from man, and we killed man's pretender. And okay, they got annoyed because we killed the pretender, but I really think it was not our fault. And finally, we see some glimpse of, and we are going to see the battle of Phaeacia. I really don't know. Oops. And I've played a little bit offline with these guys, and I like them, but I don't know if the AI has some kind of problems, because we have Phaeacia in this map, and they have not left their mainland. And they have nice moves. They can move and attack coastal provinces, a couple of provinces away from their capital, but I don't know why in this map they haven't done so. So they have been always only in their in their starting province. I really don't know why. Perhaps bad luck in this map or not. Let's see if they start to move out. Let's see this battle. They have more than enough units to win this battle, so they won their second province just now. We attacked the independent that were sieging Man's Castle. This cavalry can be a little bit annoying, but we have a lot of units and it's a matter of time before we overwhelm them. We just lost 11 Helot soldiers and 5 warriors. And now we are sieging last provinces from men. We attacked at Retha, we attacked Pintium with our 2 tyrants. And I think we have this under control, let's see. It's self-buffing. And let's fast forward because I think it's just a matter of time before Pintium rots after taking a couple of losses. Just the slingers and we are done. Really nice battle. And here, what the hell was this battle? Ashdod attacking Pintium. Ah, okay, yeah. Of course, we have here a scout, and this is the huge army of, and I think it is their pretender. It's a raven, giant raven. Okay, to assault and death and set nature. Okay, and they have this huge army against a couple of units from Pintium. I really don't know who is going to win this battle. They are done. So Ashdod won. Unexpected event. A group of knights attack the province and take control. Okay, and Ras. And last 10 province income in North Fangs. And this unexpected event generated this battle. And probably we are going to lose this battle because we don't have any kind of province defense enough to withstand all of these knights. So we lost their unit. We killed an assassin from Pintium, one less guy to kill my units, and again we killed another assassin from Pintium. So all in all, in 4 assassin battles we won 3 and lost 1. Not a bad output. Let me check the rest of the messages. By interest of fortification, we can storm this one. We can storm this one, and a lot of patrolling information and starving and patrolling info. Okay, and that's it. Let me finish up. And finally we are starting to see some kind of movement from Faceoff. They are here and they are here. I hope they start war against Ashdod. Well, Ashdod has this castle over here, so they probably are going to attack over here. So I'm not going to try to get this province over here. And again, any kind of different or new nothing. We just where the heck? Where did we lose the province? To the knights over here. Okay, so we surround that province, so we can take it back easily, and don't be afraid to lose it to an enemy. So that's nice. Well, guys, I think that's it regarding the movements from our enemies at the beginning of the turn, I'm going to pause a little bit the video and order all the moves for this turn, and I will be right back to see with you what I have decided for this turn and to end the turn. I will see you guys in just a moment. So my friends, I have set up the moves for this turn. Let's go through them and see what are we going to do this turn. So we have main battles. We'll storm last province from men here, storm the castle, and also storming one of the Pintium castles over here with, I think it's almost equal armies. No, these ones have 2 Trophimos commanders and 1 tyrant, and this one has 2 tyrants and 1 Trophimos commander, but the usual setup, and we will storm both castles. This is our main battles for this turn. I'm also moving my 2 tyrants to quell this rebellion here. These units that were that attacked, these independent units that attacked our province with a random event. We will try to get that province back with these couple of tyrants. I have also set up a tyrant so that he can go into the water. Usual setup: a vine shield, a firebrand, armor of knights, a ring of generation, and water breathing. So he will start. He will move here. Well, we can he? Let me just check. Why not? Can he go here? No. He will also lose 1 turn going there. Should he go here? Why not? Yeah. Let me just clean up this province here. Why not? And then move to the big oceans. I can and I should. Let me see recruitment. I will get the tyrant next turn. Usual recruitment here. I'm forging over here a water bracelet, and then I will forge a couple of more water breathing rings and move up more tyrants into the water. Why not? We can have in each other turn, so in two turns, a tyrant ready to go into the water. So let's get a couple of them going, 1 up, 1 down, and 1 over here. So let's get a couple of them to get all that water provinces that are up for grabs to our nation, since we don't have any kind of opposition in the water. So let's take advantage of that and get that water provinces. I have here also 1 over here and 1 over here with, no, sorry, we have a couple of here lakes, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and this one here has also a throne. This should be a little bit more difficult, but we have a lot of provinces here that are also useful, even because we can also stage, if we get pushed by Ashdod, it's a nice way to stage counterattacks. So that's all, and it gives us eyes around here, so it's also nice. Let me see what more moves. I'm a couple of side searching. I'm side searching here with my hero, my nation hero. Let's hope he gets a little bit of luck. I'm side searching with my pretender over here. So we only have here 1 magical site. It is a mountain and a forest. We should get more magical sites. Let's see if my my prophet, not my prophet, my pretender can find more sites. Let me just show you the research. I'm getting concentration level 6, not this turn by a fraction, by 19 research points. I don't get it next turn, and then I will get thaumaturgy, a couple of levels of thaumaturgy, so that I can remote site search. So I will try to remote site search to see if we can get more magical sites. So regarding moves, 2 new scouts were recruited in this province. I'm going to move them a little bit over here, and can move this one over here to see how this Faceoff army is going to do, and let's see if he attacks Ashdod or not. And I think regarding moves, nothing special. Now this tyrant is going to move alone to this province. Let's see if he can handle this Pintium province. And I think that's it. We have 4 battles, 4 or 5 battles this turn. It's going to be fun. Let me just show you nation overview. Firebrand, Armor of Knights, and Ring of Regeneration. So I'm setting up a new tyrant, a new thug. So I'm forging the items that he will use. I'm forging water bracelet. It's you should by now know this item by heart. It's a level 6 item that costs 5 water gems, and it will give to the wearer a +1 to the water mage level. So it's a booster item. And anything else? Capturing slaves, summoning allies. It was a very simple turn because we are storming the castle. And I think that's it. Research, summoning allies. We are still building armies to support the existing ones, and I have one here that it's complete, and this army here is still does not have the orders. I will set up next turn, and he will pick up these stragglers and help in the sieging of Pintium capital. And I think that's it. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything. Nothing on my notes for this turn. Yeah, it was a very easy turn. It was just following my recent plans, so nothing to write home about. Just where did I spend the money? In this turn, I'm building a temple over here and over, not here. Where did I held? Yeah, over here. Sorry, build temple. I'm building a temple at X-Men capital and over here. So it was almost the treasury is about 1,200 gold coins, and 2 temples. It's 800 coins. So, and a couple of recruitment in my capital, and it was about it. All the money spent. A couple of province defense here and there, and it was all the money spent this turn. Nothing special, nothing new. So just a quick note on where I spent the money. So that's it. We are ready to finish up the turn. We have a lot of battles to see, so let's see what happens this turn. Let's hope all of the battles go our way, at least most of them. Site searching, we keep rolling our great luck. So no magical sites for my pretender, and no magical sites for the hero. We'll try next time. Of course, we were a victim of an assassination attempt, and this guy tried to kill our pretender. Let's see what happens to the assassin, because clearly I don't see my pretender dying to an assassin. I can also pause, and he has 85 hit points. He has a lot of magical items, and he's right now ethereal, so he's going to smack the assassin right in the head and freeze him in the process. And thank you very much. I'll see you next time. So one assassin down. War at Pintium. We are starting the siege. Let's see if we manage to siege the castle against the regular province defense. So I clearly don't see any kind of problem, even because we're going to get flaming arrows up, and these arrows will wreck all of this armor. These guys are pretty well armed for a basic unit, and the arrows, normal arrows, does not do any kind of damage to these guys. It's very difficult to harm them, but flaming arrows, it's clearly different. Just watch when the arrows hit the enemies, because they start to take a lot of damage and getting caught on fire. And with the earth melt from my mages, it's a really nice combination. Just finish up, and we are done. We are start sieging the Pintium capital. Let's just check the losses. One warrior. Almost of these losses probably friendly fire. So, but that's what happens when we use flaming arrows. Second battle at Raz. Just trying to get the independent army. These guys are hit very hard. Let's see if both my tyrants manage to survive those guys. Iron Skin is going to be helpful. And Fire Shield up. Okay, let's see how that goes. A little bit faster. Yeah, they are fine. They had enough, the knights, and they will flee the battle. Nice. 3 battles, 3 for Phlegra. Battle at Dead March, just 1 tyrant against province defense and an elephant. Let's see what happens. Iron Skin, Temper Flash, Fire Shield, Legions of Steel, why not? And if he fly against the enemy units. Let's just see if the elephant doesn't do anything funny, but now he's on fire and they all seen enough and flee. A battle between Phaeacia and Ashdod. Let's watch it. They kept their army rolling, and they probably are going to, let me just pause it, see this guy, Malachiel the Malakath. It's probably, it is the, it's not, messengers, okay. Let me just unpause it, fast forward, but I think Phaeacia has this one. Yeah, I really don't think that this Phaeacia move is going to matter much in this map, because I think they stayed too long in their capital, but at least they will distract a little bit Ashdod, which is nice. We were attacked by Pintium at Retha. Where the hell is Retha? Okay, we just have province defense, so we will probably lose that province. I don't know where the hell did they attack us. That's okay. We lost one battle, and we attacked Pintium at Kopos. It's the sieging of the castle. No defense to talk about, so just fast forward, but it's going to be, I think, very simple. Just a matter of breach the walls. And we have breached the walls, eaten the commanders, and 1 down, 2 down, and just clearing the wall, nothing special. We won that castle. We lost a couple of units. All the units that we lost were slaves, nothing special. Kopos, and the battle, of course, the battle at North Fangs against men, which also does not have any kind of defense, so fast forward it. We had one giant that decided to move earlier. Quick start, false start, but that's okay, in the walls, and we also captured the fortress. Lost 5 archers and 4 warriors. Really nice. Rest of the info. We started to destroy the fortress at EP17. This will take a little bit of time, and we need reinforcements to storm the castle. They should be heavily defended with mages, so we need to take care of that. Patrolling, and the god of man has been permanently vanquished, so man is no more in this scenario. Let's finish up seeing the messages. Quick look on the map, and okay, Phaeacia has 4 provinces, and over here nothing special. We got this one. We have to I want to clear these independent provinces. Go over here. I don't know if we are going to reach on time, because Ashdod has here a big army. They should move over here, and well, they did not move here, which is nice. They cleared the big army that they had here. I don't know if they are going to defend against Phaeacia, which will give me a little bit of time. Let me see if I can clear both provinces here. And I think that's it. That's it. Nothing special. Well, the map is not that big, so, and we occupy a lot of it. We and Ashdod, so there is nothing too surprising in each turn. Just this Phaeacia move, and here this exchange of provinces. Nothing extra. Well, my friends, that's it for this episode. Let's see if I can start resuming my videos on YouTube. I hope I can. My health allows me to do so. I was with so much. I wanted to play so much Dominions 5, so I'm really glad that I could record this episode, and I want to record more. So I hope you are enjoying this Let's Play series. Please let me know in the comments what are you enjoying the most, and I hope to see you guys all in the next episode. Until then, thank you.